Please tell me what kind of telephone you have, or what kind of car you drive, or what kind is that person you love. In order to answer these questions, you will most likely use adjectives. You will call your phone new, old, or expensive. You will call your car white, blue, or red. You will answer that your girlfriend is beautiful. Let's have a look how do we say these phrases in Russian. First of all, I need to remind you that we have question word как. This question we use to address adverbs that describe the way we do an action. Now, to ask questions to adjectives, we'll use questions какой, какая, какое, and какие. I think you remember that we had something similar already when we had a dialogue about possessive pronouns. That time we also had gender and quantity specific questions чей, чья, чье, and чьи. If you look at the sentence он работает хорошо, he works well, you'll see that last word is an adverb that describes the action of working. And this is why our question как он работает will have an answer хорошо. Он работает хорошо. But if you look at the sentence он хороший человек, he is a good person, you'll see that an adjective that describes what kind of person he is. And now we need to ask question какой он человек, because we address masculine word человек. In this example, we have ending «и», but in general we have several options of endings for adjectives. What ending to choose depends on the adjective and its type. Yes, we need to memorize at least one of the forms, masculine, feminine, neutral or plural, to make sure that we use correct endings. We have several types of adjectives, and the major difference is if ending is stressed or not, and if we have hard or soft type of consonant in front of that ending. Please have a look at some examples. Молодой, красивый, дорогой, маленький, ранний. Молодой has stress on ой, and based on this initial form we can build all the other gender and quantity specific forms of this adjective. Молодая, молодое, молодые. Красивый does not have stress at the end, and letter V that we have in front of the ending is hard. So we come to forms красивая, красивое, красивые. Дорогой has stress on ой, but letter G is kind of special. We rarely use combination of G and U, so we follow same rule that we had for adjective молодой, but make some correction for plural form. Маленький does not have stress at the end, and letter K is also special, so we have interesting combination of endings of different types. Маленькая, маленькое, and маленькие. The last example is adjective ранний, that means early. You see that here we don't have stress at the end, and we pronounce n in soft way. So we want to keep this softness and come to forms ранняя, раннее, and ранние. Now please have a look at some examples. Здесь очень красиво. Какой это город? Это красивый город. In the first part of the dialogue, we describe overall context and use an adverb, but in the last part, we describe the city and use adjective of masculine gender. Этот телефон стоит дорого. Какой это телефон? Это дорогой телефон. Я читаю эту газету утром. Какая это газета? Это утренняя газета. Какое вино ты закажешь в ресторане? В ресторане я закажу итальянское вино. You see that if you remember roots, major parts of the words that are adverbs, you can build an adjective by adjusting the ending.